We're going to listen to a little bit of Jasmine Crockett, um, and let's see how crazy this woman is. She makes no sense, and this is the problem that the Democrat Party is facing, and this is the reason why we are not going to win another election because of fool like this woman. And I'm going to put this is on my boy's channel. Um, I'm an old man. I don't know how to edit all this stuff, so most of my videos going to be done like this. But listen to this nonsense on this woman.
A world where the president does whatever he wants to and no one can rein him in. It's a world that right now many people are afraid of. Let me put it this way. If Joe Biden would have done an executive order for abortion, despite what the Supreme Court said, that would have been a problem. Imagine if the state of Colorado kept Trump off the ballot and other states follow suit. That would have been a problem. Or imagine if Jack Smith ignored Eileen Cannon and with the help of an activist judge decided that he was going to prosecute the sitting president anyway. The problem that we have right now is that if we continue down this road, then we will not have a rule of law because we have people that are currently serving and they're saying things like, ignore the judge's order. What it means to have law and order in this country is that you follow the order and you go through the appeals process.
Okay, we'll go through the appeal process. Here we go. Now, Miss Crockett, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. We go through the appeals process. One of the appeals process is that an immigrant, when they get called to go to see the judge on the immigration hearing, if they get a deportation order, they got to leave. That's also, if you didn't know, that in the law is that every day that you overstay your deportation order, there's a $500 fine. And America hasn't enforced that on a lot of people. My stepmother, it took her 16 years to become an American, 12 years to become an American citizen. And my brother, by the time she became an American citizen, he was of age, he became of age, and then he had to start the process himself. So it took him the 12 years that she did, plus 16 years of him. So 4 more years. He became American citizen. He studied, graduated. He's a truck driver, and he's a taxpayer. And he's an American citizen. He had to learn the language, which he did because he went to school. She had to learn the language, and none of these time they were taking assistance. They were not taking any welfare or anything like that. They were right there. My father was a sponsor, so my father, thank God, had his barber shop and he worked and he did pretty good. But you're talking about obeying the law and doing this, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on that when Trump does something, we want to go ahead and put him in jail and accuse him of a whole bunch of stuff that Letitia James did. And she was trying to say she was doing it for us New Yorker. And she was doing the same thing. She was doing even worse. She actually doing it. She was accusing him, and there was no victim in his crime. I don't know what the heck is going on here, but if this lady right here is the future of the Democrat Party, we got problem. And if this woman right here, Miss Ghetto Woman, right here, because when she's not from the ghetto, she went to a private school, so she better stop acting ghetto. You know, I don't know what it is. And when she was in Texas, in the Congress over there, she was well spoken. And the moment she became a senator of the United States, she wanted to act all ghetto and everything. And the problem of the Democrat Party is that we are constantly trying to cater for that 1% of the people and making us Hispanic, like AOC, making us look ignorant and making it look like we want to depend on the state with the socialist crap, and Jasmine Crockett trying to make it look like every black person is ghetto. You know, you should stop trying to fight this guy in office and do what we elected you people to do for us in office. And stop fighting this man and stop passing laws and doing stuff that we need in our community. I am tired of my party, the Democrat Party, if Trump farts, we are going to go after him. It smells bad. Jesus Christ, we elected you to do something for us, not to fight this man. If all the Democrat Party decided to go behind the president, even if you don't like him, you know that all the stuff that he's doing right now with the saving money for us, all the Americans are seeing that as good. Then Jesus Christ, step behind me, because election is coming in 2 more years for you guys, and you guys are going to getting voted out, and there's going to be a big red wave, and it's going to be the annihilation of the Democrat Party. So just saying it, get with the program and stop working for the people and act like you are a representative, and stop putting your personal feelings versus what we need and what we voted you in for. We didn't vote you in to be fighting Trump. We vote you in so you could be looking out for us in Washington, D.C. Thank God I moved the hell out of New York and out of Texas, and I'm in Florida.